Getting to A, that's just not how it works. But yeah, they picked the perfect round to do it in. They're going to try and get in here. A little bit of revenge. MP9 on dupreeh. That's a lot of kills. Glaive, though, no 1DX yet. Magus is about to show up, but luckily, Shox is going to take care of business. And that's really important. Now they can focus on the main entries into the bomb site. If Glaive is still down there, that just allows more people to start streaming in. They've taken a lot of damage, though, Vitality. 3-on-3. And once again, no kit in play.
So they need to be a little bit patient here, but yeah, without the kit, it means that it's just so difficult to get in here with enough time. They have to find the kills immediately. Xyp9x is going to kick things off strong, but he gets traded out, and that's Apex holding strong from the window. They figured out where Device is. It's a 1v1. Apex, no health, but there's no time for Device, and he is going to be forced into the open. Apex, he's really, on a personal level, just nailing. He's got a 126 rating, and that is, I mean, that's right up there. Top 5 performer in the...
Still, but right now, I actually think it does make a big difference. So,
Absolutely.
Let's see if they can continue here. Up on Catwalk, quick push right into Device, and he's now picked up that AWP, and he's going to continue breaking Nivira and RPK first, and zywoo in with a little bit of a return. Shox in upper dark, and he wins the battle against dupreeh. That is great news, because otherwise they were in trouble. 3 versus 3. A retake, but they know Shox is behind them. How do they retake this?
You have to move fast, and losing Xyp9x that long is not going to help things. Apex takes Glaive's head off, and there it is.
But the first kill that he gets, that allows them to get the bomb down, and then when Shox wins the fight in upper dark, you can see that even for Astralis, and again, they're such an experienced team, you could tell they weren't sure how to deal with that. We know we have to retake the A-bomb site. We know how to do that. But what about the guy that's shooting us in the back all of a sudden? That caused a lot of stress, you could tell, even from how they were moving around. So,
do you think... Okay, so hold on. Device gets those 2 kills.
Yeah.
In the back of my head, I'm like...
14, by the way. But, you know, just think about that if just compared to what we're seeing here. And the first 2 rounds that Vitality won back then were on the T side were just really fluke rounds. They probably shouldn't have won. That game probably should have been 10-0 to begin with. And it didn't turn out that way. But this is something completely different. They're playing a very cool game at the moment. Nivira and Apex picking up a couple of kills. And look at Apex. He's so close to catching them there. He still might, though, with another headshot. He's finally going to get taken down. But Magus inside of the site alone. And if he dies, it's a 2-on-2. It's an afterplant. And they're going to be in trouble. And RPK, clean headshot. Very smooth. He knew that Magus was going to be back there. And now they're going to get the bomb plant. They still have a smoke and a Molotov. Going to use it maybe a bit early, but I guess they want to be safe about it.
Yeah. Don't take risks in this sort of scenario. Shoxy, however, is in just the nastiest of positions, and we'll see if Glaive can win this. AK versus M4, it's not going to be easy. And Glaive, does he check this corner when he comes around? He's got that other angle, and
they could jump down into CT spawn, or even just catch people flanking in, and it's really cool. Oh, only the 1 kill, though, as the smoke fades. zywoo quick with the reply, and now dupreeh showing up, and he really wants to get here, but walking in just as they come could be very dangerous. They're going to get a couple of kills there, and that will shut it down. Also, Apex will be found by Zip, and I think, yeah, that's probably Zip having studied his opponent, because again, that is something that you'll see.
They are fully gathered up in mid, however, Vitality, but the bomb is getting passed up to top catwalk, and this is looking like it's going to wind up on that A site, and Device is close by. We're going to get a rinse-repeat sort of scenario here from what worked earlier.
Now, let's see, because one of the really impressive things last time they played on the A-bomb site specifically was how good Astralis was at retaking the site. Almost no matter what, they would win those A rounds, so I'm curious how this will play out. RPK goes down, there's Device with a killer. Now they can slow play it, 20 seconds, gonna be a bit of a flash to set it up for Glaive, and he'll take that kill, no problem against Nivira. So, not even talking about a retake here, they're just defending the bomb site very well at the moment. 10 seconds on the clock, Apex swings, and actually pretty impressive double kill, all things considered, but time had simply run out here for Vitality.
The full focus here on long. There's going to be 2 players ready and waiting, and there are no flashes to help Vitality.
They almost caught Glaive running into that. That's incredibly scary. A really good job between Glaive and Zip, and that will shut it down, so yeah. I mean, a lot of damage being dished out. Don't get me wrong, this is pretty impressive, all things considered, for Vitality. Getting 3 kills in this round is probably way more than they should have got away with. Strong reminder for everyone to buy that head armor, even if you think you're going to be doing fine. Yeah, YouTube, dupreeh. Yeah, you know.
To be able to back dupreeh up. And in the meantime, Vitality is still trying to find an opening here.
Almost screwed that up, dupreeh. That looked like it was about to go horribly wrong. And also, Zip took a lot of damage through the wall in the middle, but 30 seconds, 2 versus 4. Magus is actually playing outside, or was for a minute here playing outside. He's back into the bomb site, but I think they know. They have a very good read on what's coming. The grenade, just to sort of warn them, yep, we know what's next. And you could tell how hesitant they are. Nobody wants to be first into this. A grenade lands on top. Oh, but that is a great shot. And another trade. RPK now in a 1 versus 2. This can actually be done. He's going to smoke this up, and he's looking right under making his way across, and he's got no time to fake it. dupreeh might show up to take him down, but he can't actually quite see him. Real interesting. RPK will take him down, and he might be low on health, but all he needs is one missed shot out of Device, and he could somehow win this. 1 versus 3 as well, and that would be absolutely gut-wrenching. He's got the right position, the right idea. Device is walking in, but he does not use the AWP. It's a deagle instead, and Astralis pick up the round only barely.
Device with the shotgun.
Catwalk execute like they've been doing a couple of times already. So that's a luxury all on its own. dupreeh has picked it up in the meantime, and he's definitely very, very capable of AWPing. We've seen that before. Shock's actually putting a lot of pressure on here. Let's see if they turn this into a B-split once again. Shock's even getting a kill as he jumps down into CT spawn, and it isolates Magus. He is so dead. It's going to be RPK to take him down, and I'm shocked that Sip has picked up 2 kills. Another one as well, dropping Apex. How are they losing that many players? They had essentially already lost this round, or won this round, Vitality. They were in such a good position. They still might win it, but I can't believe it's even this close. Finally, the bomb is being planted inside of B, but this looked like it was done 20 seconds ago.
Oh, man. Yeah. This should have been done 20 seconds ago, except the bomb gets dropped, and that just throws everything out of whack. And now glaive has joined up. They're out of utility, though. Can they find a flash grenade anywhere? That would be crucial right now to get back onto this site. Instead, it's just going to be the single smoke, creating a little bit of space. They've got that HE on glaive as well. He's going to chuck that in, too. Back of the site. Big damage. Nearly takes RPK. That sets it up for zywoo, and there it is. The retake from Astralis. Picture perfect. Getting the maximum value out of their utility every single time, man.
World.
And there's Astralis are on fire now.
5 in a row. Yep, they are doing a good job. Oh, is that the deep smoke for CT spawn? This might be a very, very quick execute into the middle. Yep, so they're throwing that all the way from outside of long, and it's going to land. Yep, there we go. But Sip doesn't apparently care about smokes. He's going to take one now. They're getting completely chewed up, so wow. That was, otherwise, that is really, really cool, because obviously normally you'd set up that smoke.
First time, the analysts have figured it out. glaive knows he's got it downloaded, and then the second time he's going to be ready for it.
All right, a little bit of chaos in the middle here. Something else that is certainly a luxury right now for Astralis on this particular comeback that they're on. It's just the fact that now zywoo doesn't have the AWP all of the time. They can avoid that, and that's been obviously a problem for them. So he's really been hitting shots with that AWP, so when they run out of money, he should have been able to do a bit more in return. But yeah, they've got long, which is that's a first step in the right direction, and he's gonna get caught. Oh, Nivira had the right idea, I think. zywoo though gonna be picking up Device, and Sip, yep, he is very low. If they realize it's him, a single grenade would probably do it. glaive is long away, far away, and he's flanking all the way out long. So this is a very, very good fight for Vitality to be winning. Getting that 7th round, I don't think glaive can do anything. I respect the fact that he's trying, but they know where he's coming from, and throws a lot of bullets. That
pretty sure that Vitality have not backed out of Longhouse. Vitality, they're only interested in pushing towards the site itself. And we've lost one of the flankers as well. dupreeh off of Catwalk. Device is still here, though. Oh, what a shot from Nivira! Takes his head off, and Vitality setting themselves up for success here in the first half. They're gonna.
Otherwise, it's just Glocks all around. So I really think this is, you know, normally, especially the current sort of version of Counter-Strike, I don't put that much emphasis on pistol rounds, but this time, definitely do. zywoo getting some farming action in. Not even going to reload his SMG. He's waiting for more, and he follows up with an ace from the pistol. As much trouble as they can get in right now. So if they turn it around, I'm really going to be impressed. Let's find out. Magus clearing the corner. He's going to get instantly flashed, and now they're going to be pushing in on top. He can't see anything, and Apex actually lands a scout headshot, taking down dupreeh. That is wild. He was close with a scout. He should probably have been dead right then and there. glaive is going to die. I don't even know why he doesn't win that fight. It's an MP9 versus the AK-47, but now Sip sneaking through the smoke, and he's going to get obviously destroyed by Apex. I don't know what he was doing for the smoke either. I'm real confused.
This is just all over. This is just layers on layers, dude. All the times these two teams have played on this map, one against the other, it's mind games on mind games, and then the individual level coming through here. Device needs to make this play happen, but it's not going to. Vitality in the lead, 11-7 on the CT side, and fully bought up, no worries at all. What can Astralis do here? Nicely done, though, dupreeh with that shot, but then zywoo's right there to shut him down. glaive gone.
Sip next, just shooting them through. Shock's actually panicked. He got flashed initially and just emptied, I think, his entire clip, which didn't seem like it was necessary, so Probably a little bit high strung himself at the moment. Nivera, Vitality out on long, but taking away Sip, one of the heavy hitters right now on Astralis. They're pushing out in middle. They want to try and go for that split, but already Zywoo's here locking it down. Molotov on top. The bomb is trapped in middle, and they're running out of time right here. Zywoo coming in from behind, shooting him in the back. Yeah, it was actually shots on the other AWP. Zywoo just picking them apart from the high ground there, and Magisk in a 1 versus 3. So that looked like Astralis. As soon as they lose Sip, they think, oh dear, we have to do something. We have to do some other cool variation. The basic still has to be get the money away from Vitality so they can't have that double up all of the time. That has to be, I think, step 1. So this is that they're in a deep hole at the moment. Shox, that's a pretty confident position to be in. Yeah, once you get the shot, you can't really escape. Glaive lining up the Deagle. He can't get the last one, but Dupree can, and they win the round.
You can see the difference already. Astralis have to work a lot harder to get entries on T-side, and they need to take full advantage when they do get those entries, and we just saw that, and now taking over long. Here's the change of pace. They've committed.
Not that much on the Vitality side to fight with. One of the M4s already down, and the second one follows right after. So they're going to be fine here. Now, this is I think the really interesting part of this match here. Finally, Vitality out of money. That double orb went away. They have a round here where they're not up against the orb of Zywoo, and I don't know, Glaive though. A lot of people coming for him. They line up nicely for him to get a quick double. He'll just
7 rounds, and then another 2, right? These 2 teams, it's just streaks.
Very streaky.
Big streaks. And that's what we've seen so far in the second half as well.
They're running through the flames. They're taking so much damage. I can't believe it. They're just a shot away from death. Zywoo's going to pick up 2 with the AWP. And easy there for Shox. He just continues. He can't even see anyone.
Getting into this second half in a meaningful way.
Apex is ready to take the fight even with just a scout and against the entire Astralis team in the middle. That's pretty brave. RPK being flashed in. That is a nice headshot. The Deagles could still do it. RPK with a double kill. All right, 3 on 3. And Vitality actually being really successful in having that fight in middle.
These flash setups from Vitality are just spicy.
A really good Sip walking out Apex. Can he get the headshot? Because if he doesn't, it's going to be trouble. Let's just see. He's going to be walking up with a USP. Doesn't even need it. Just going to take down Sip, who already thought that hit was clear. And there's Shox coming in. Oh, no. Magisk, 1 versus 3. How do you bring this back? You have the time and you have the bomb. Those are some good signs, but Apex is already out here and he's put him on 57. And now the game is up. He knows exactly where he is, so they're just gonna be coming for him. Magisk, that bomb needs to go down, and then you'll have to figure out what to do afterwards.
Yeah, and it's perfect. Shoxy and Nivera can buddy system up together. So bomb needs to get planted. Nivera's being patient here. He's waiting for Shoxy. Shoxy's collected an AK of his own, and now they have 2 rifles to work with, and Magisk has no information. He has no idea where they're coming from. He's gonna line the first one up. He's gonna go for it! Magisk gets both! Again? Vitality never expect that. Let's see, already the opening here. That was just a thing of beauty, taking Nivera out, but Shoxy just got bulldozed.
Yeah. And I mean, that was shot through the smoke.
Well, delayed smoke. Where's the flash over the top? We're going to see it in a second. There it is, and they push right in.
Now, I mean, it's cool you have the rifles and all the players in the right position, but that's also the position to lose them in. This M4, yep, it's on the ground. Zywoo's up here with the AWP, and there's just a whole sea of smokes out here, making it very hard to see anything that's going on. Flash is in. He's still going to pick up Dupree, but now that they know where he is, but it is looking more and more like it's leaning towards the B-bomb side for the minute. That's a nice pick-off. Apex taking out Glaive. Zywoo's there to drop the device right afterwards. And that is about as good of a start as you're going to get here. A little bit of Molotov damage on top of it. Why not? So now it's time to make the plays. Dupree trying to do that, seeing if he could catch anyone out here on long, but he's walking into another AWP. Could have already got himself killed right here. And there is an M4 down below. He's looking for the headshot. He's going to pick that one up. Actually, Magisk to do that. Jumps down and trying to catch him. That's the element of surprise. And now the bomb is being planted up here. Now, finally, the run comes to an end for Dupree. It was a long push. Headshot and Sip as well. Oh, dear. Out on long. Magisk, he's going to lose the fight. So it's all on Sip. 1 versus 2 to try and clutch it, but this is also what he's made for. Flashbang into the window. Sip gets the headshot. He needs just 1 more shot. Is right in front, and Sip, he's toying with him. He takes him down. Of course he does.
Insane.
I'm really shocked. Here we go. Out long, Dupree. Going to be flashed through. Trying to see if he can catch anyone down in the pit. They don't have a lot to work with here. Some FAMAS and Dupree's tapping away, and Apex walks right into the bullet. And now, actually, they're committing quite a few people out here. RPK gets one, but if they're quick about it, they can catch this B-bomb site. Not undefended, but the backup is going to be far away. They should be able to smoke off zywoo and just make sure he can't do anything past that CT spawn. And Shoxa and Nivira inside. I mean, look at what they have. Not that much to work with.
No, they don't have many nades. Nivera's got an MP9 and he's already been tagged down to half. Thing is that when you slow it down, this is zywoo's usual spot, towards car, towards A, with the ops posted up like this. This is his usually stomping ground. Astralis maybe just trying to play off of this right now because they haven't seen him in mid.
Yeah. But look at what zywoo's doing. He's actually moving close to catwalk, which is, again, if you can delay the actual entry into the B-bomb side, let's say you smoke them off in door and window, then zywoo has time to get in there and try and shoot them in the back. So let's just see. There are the smokes going up initially. So now everyone knows. Vitality will have heard the double smoke. They should be able to guess what's coming next. Shox is going to throw out a little bit of a counter nade. 37 seconds. Let's see what they could do here. 4-on-4, and all of the weapons favoring Astralis right now. zywoo and RPK both coming in from the catwalk, but there's the crunch coming. 30 seconds now. Spray is in, and Shox goes down. Next in line is Nivira. RPK just barely catching Sip, but I'm not sure it's enough. RPK is going to get dropped. zywoo now in a 1 versus 3 with an AWP to retake against 3, and he will go down 16 to 14 as they absolutely bring it home. Astralis with a